Akayla, you're an expert on all things Washington. You know all the power players who come here to the Capitol every day, but it sounds like from your reporting, things might be changing.
I think Congress can definitely expect a shakeup in 2022.
Well, let's talk about it. So, Akayla, what is the biggest difference you're seeing in this election cycle so far?
One thing that I've been watching really closely is there's been a large number of Black and Latino candidates running in the GOP. In fact, it's a record number, and this could have huge implications for the future of the party because for so long it's been known as a party for and of white voters.
And what do you think is the single biggest thing that's contributed to that shift?
Well, the Republican Party has been putting in groundwork for years trying to reach Black and Latino voters. They've been setting up community centers in cities across the country, specifically hoping to reach African American and Latino American voters.
What has the party done specifically to not only inspire communities of color to vote, but also to take that extra step and run for office?
That's the interesting thing about these candidates is most of them decided to run on their own. And part of that is they were inspired by someone like Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump kind of represented an outsider to the political world. And I think a lot of marginalized groups can sometimes feel like they are left out of politics. And so many of them look to him, this candidate who is unfiltered and says what's on their mind, and said, you know what, maybe I can run too.
Yeah, this idea that if he can do it, so can I type
Exactly.
of thing.
And some of them are actually having success and making it past the primaries.
What specific policy positions are you noticing that these candidates are pushing forward, and which of those policies are really resonating with voters?
Well, a huge issue in the midterms, regardless of party, is the economy. And so a lot of them are running on bringing down inflation, reining in government spending. And so they're really hoping that voters will trust them not only to deal with the economy, but to bring jobs back to America and to make a better environment for business owners.
How many of these candidates do you anticipate ending up in the Capitol?
So right now there is 30 Hispanic Republicans and 24 Black Republicans actually heading to the general election. I would expect somewhere around half of them to actually have a fighting chance when voters actually cast their ballots. But that is even a huge increase for the Republican Party to have that many sitting members in Congress. And again, it's just going to take away this criticism that Democrats have always had against the Republican Party, that their party is simply not diverse and doesn't represent America.
Well, Akayla, this has been so helpful. Thank you so much. I know you have a breaking news shift to get to, so we'll head back to the office, but really appreciate your reporting on this.
Thanks, Maddie.
Thank you so much.